Hello friends, Clayton Phillips here from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. And I am excited to be able to shoot a video on the all-new Grand Design RV Momentum G-Class. This is the 28G model in a travel trailer toy hauler. This is Grand Design's entry into the travel trailer toy hauler segment. And we are just so excited with what Grand Design has been able to accomplish with the G-Class travel trailer, folks. There are a lot of industry firsts on this. We did shoot the 21G there late in the year. We got one of the very first one in Canada for that matter. And we got a great video on that one as well, half-ton towable model. But this is the 28G model, folks. And there is a ton of stuff to talk about on this particular floor plan. And we are just so excited to be able to represent this product and to be able to show it off for you this year. So Happy New Year to you, and let's jump into it. So this particular travel trailer is 33 feet 11 inches in length, so it's a nice size, not too crazy long like a lot of the travel trailers out there today, but there is a ton of space. What really separates Grand Design apart from a lot of the other travel trailer toy haulers out there, folks, is that this is a wide body design. So this is the same width, 101 inches, 8.5 feet wide, just like a Solitude, just like a regular Momentum fifth wheel toy hauler. And so you get a lot of livability on the interior of this trailer, and with what they've been able to accomplish with the layout is awesome. But starting up front here, Grand Design, true to form, painted front caps. It's a fully painted, automotive painted front cap. Why Grand Design does that is so that if you've ever seen a lot of trailers in the industry as you're driving down the highway, they get that cloudiness and discoloration coming down the front cap. Grand Design paints the front caps on all of their trailers so that, you know, greatly reduces the chances of that cloudiness and discoloration coming down the front cap. So, you know, years down the road, you're not having to, you know, spend thousands of dollars to get the front end repainted. So really doing a nice job with that. They use structure caps on the fronts of their trailers. So if you notice, there's a lot of hard edges and lines on this particular front cap. And why they do that, couple things. One, it looks super cool. But secondly, whenever you put ridges and edges in those caps, it creates structural or front end rigidity on that cap. So Grand Design, they're known about, they're known for their foundation, their structure, the way they engineer their products and put things together. And as it sits with the front cap, you want that structure cap so when it goes onto the front of the trailer, it goes on square. If you have more smooth edges, less ridges, there's some chances where that cap doesn't go on square, which can, you know, affect towability, just the way the trailer pulls behind the trailers or the vehicle as you're going down the highway. And with Grand Design, they're really enhancing and ensuring that you have a squarely built trailer so that the slide outs go in and out nice and easy and all of those things. Again, they add in the LED light strips, which adds a really cool front end touch to it. Paired with that LED light strip, they do give you, just on the entry side here, underneath, I'll jump down here and show it to you, they do the ground clearance lighting. So at night in your campsite, it really creates a really nice, cool look, ambiance on the outside of your trailer, which is really cool. On the front end, they do use a 3M graphic. Grand Design does not hold back on their graphics. That graphic, it's a thicker graphic, has a higher UV coating on it. It's done by 3M, comes with a 5-year warranty. So they're really stepping up and putting the dollars into the trailers to help them last a long time, which is good. Up front, kind of par for the course, power front electric jack. On the G-Class, trying to keep the hitch weight a little bit lighter, they do give you the 20-pound propane tanks. What's nice about the 22-pound propane tanks is that they're easy to manage, easy to handle. I always recommend, whether you got 30s or 20s, to pack an extra 20-pound tank with you just for, you know, emergency purposes or for your barbecue, you know, that type of thing. So with the 20-pound propane tanks here in Alberta, they're part of the exchange program, so they're much easier to handle. You can quickly exchange them if you're getting low on propane, and it works real well. It does come with the cover with the easy access hatch on top, as well as the automatic switchover regulator. So as one tank becomes empty, if you have both tanks open, the check valve in the regulator that, you know, regulates the flow of propane in your trailer that check valve will move over and the propane will continue to flow out of that other tank. So real nice setup here. So coming down the driver's side of the trailer, you'll note you've got a couple of slide outs here. This front slide is for your bed, so you do get that island walk around bed inside, which is real nice. But we're just going to jump down here on the weight badge. So hitch weight on this particular trailer, as Grand Design calls it, is 1,300 pound hitch weight. Again, 33 feet, 11 inches. Dry weight on this particular model, as it came off the assembly line, is 8,844 pounds. Your GVWR is 11,500 pounds, which gives you a cargo carrying capacity of 2,616 pounds, which is fantastic for a toy hauler to be able to, pack a side-by-side with you, a couple quads, that type of thing. So again, we're gonna just shoot down up underneath the trailer here just to show you. You do have a fully enclosed and heated underbelly on this product as well. You do get the R30 insulation, R values in your floor, which is really, really nice. So again, all of your gate valves to drain your tanks are all up inside that heated area. It's insulated under there. Your tanks are heated off a 30,000 BTU furnace where they force that heat down into that heat cavity or tank cavity. It's not a radiant heat off heat ducts in your floor. It's actually forced down in off that 30,000 BTU furnace. So superior R values, industry leading. Grand Design does a fantastic job. Again, on the R values, as we're talking about it, R30 on your floor, R40 in your roof and front cap, and R7 in your sidewall. So we optioned in, the generator is optional on this particular model. This is a 4,000 watt gas generator. With the G-Class, you get one fuel tank, 30 gallon fuel tank with the pump and gas station at the back. So, and that will fuel that, that 4,000 watt Awning generator. What's really nice about the way they've designed this racetrack stealth AC system on this particular trailer is that you get two 13.5 BTU air conditioners. We bring it in with one. You can option in the second AC. You can run both air conditioners because it's the most efficient AC system on the market off of this 4,000 watt generator, which is absolutely fantastic. If you're boondocking, that sort of thing, if you want to add that second AC up here in Canada, we don't get as hot for as long as down in the southern states in the US, so we opt for the one AC unit, but this 4,000 watt will give you tons and tons of power inside the trailer. Again, industry first for toy haulers, folks, in travel trailers. Grand Design known for their storage, but also becoming known for their utility compartments. And with this particular product, motion sensor lighting in here, little bit of extra storage, but everything's enclosed. So your outside shower is enclosed, your black tank, not your black tank flush, but your fresh water connection, battery disconnect switch. What's really cool about this trailer, folks, you have 100 gallon fresh water capacity, which is unbelievable. What's cool about this, though, is that you can hook up to your city water connection right here, and you can, if let's say you're getting the trailer ready at home, you got the city water hooked up to it, and you want to fill up that fresh water tank because you're heading out into the West Country, out west of Rocky or Nordegg or whatever here in Alberta, and you want to fill up that fresh water tank. Well, this lever right here basically will bypass or divert the water, so you can go from city water, flip this lever up, and that will fill up your 100 gallon freshwater capacity, which is unbelievable for this trailer. There's a porthole access right here, folks, so that this hatch lifts up. You can run your fresh water line up through this hole right here. It's perfect for a 1/2 inch water line, and you can simply hook that up. And if you're out quadding for the day, let's say you got city water at the campsite, you can literally keep this locked and closed. Real nice, protecting your your water and stuff like that. So Grand Design's really thinking and doing a fantastic job with this setup here. So excuse me. Coming back here, stepping back, we've got detachable power cord with this model. You're not having to pull. That's one thing you'll find with Grand Design on all of their products. They use detachable power cords versus a simple flap with a great big hole cut in the sidewall where you got to feed, and that cable is hard mounted in. Grand Design uses detachable power cords. What's neat about this is they got a blue light here on the end of the attachment here where the cable attaches. So that tells you that you got power going in the trailer, but on the end of the power cord at the other end, there's a blue light there as well. So what's really nice about that is you can, if let's say you're dealing with some electrical challenges or that sort of thing, you can quickly diagnose if you have power at the source, if it's the power cord that's faulty, if you're getting power inside the trailer. And the other nice thing is you're not having to walk over to your window to look on the microwave light to see if you actually have power, which is really, really cool. So Grand Design's really stepping up and doing the right things with that. There's your black tank flush, so that'll shoot water into your black tank, help rinsing out the interior of your black tank, prolonging the life of your probes, all of those things. So they've included that. But I just want to shoot down and just show you, they've labeled off gray tank, black tank, gray tank. So you got 2 gray tanks on this trailer, 1 black tank. But you can see the gate valves, the T-handles. You can see all that spray foam insulation where those valves run up inside that heated, protected area. They're just really going the extra mile. You've got that spray foam insulation around all of the openings where the plumbing runs out. So Grand Design's really going the extra step on this particular product, which is good. So on the appliance side of things, 30,000 BTU furnace on this, folks. So again, forced air heat to heat your tanks up underneath, all ducted heat up inside. There's no heat ducts in the floor on this particular product. So paired with the industry leading R values, that 30,000 BTU furnace, that sucker's gonna heat up the interior trailer really, really nice. And then you've got your Atwood hot water heater. This is gas and electric. It's a 6-gallon tank, but with the gas and electric on at the same time, you get 17.8 gallon quick recovery with this. So per hour, you get 17.8 gallons. So you can actually have a decent shower. 100 gallon fresh water, 74 gallon gray, which would be your shower. So you've got 2 gray tanks, one for your bathroom, one for your kitchen, and you're gonna be able to have a nice long hot shower, which is real nice. Get yourself all cleaned up after quadding for that day. So a couple things. Grand Design lamination. They're the first manufacturer to come out with a 3-year structural warranty. How did they do that? One, they wanted to come to the marketplace with a very well-made trailer. They came to the market with that 3-year warranty, but they built the product to support that 3-year structural warranty. And how they achieve that is, one, by laminating every vertical wall panel in their trailers. So their slide-in walls are fully laminated, their exterior walls are fully laminated. If you're on one of their products that has a rear wall on it, it's fully laminated as well. Of course, this one has a laminated garage deck door on it. But again, with that lamination, folks, it allows Grand Design to give you a superior built product. Fully laminated is the best way. Your slide boxes are all built square. Even the roof of your slide out, folks, that panel is insulated and built just like the sidewalls are. So like literally you could stand on the top of their slide outs. They're that strong. But the important part is they're built square, which is really good. A lot of manufacturers use cable slides. They use different types of slide mechanisms, but a lot of times if you go and look at products, you push on this end wall here, it flexes. And typically what you'd see if you were to pull that panel off is spun fiberglass insulation, and that's the case for a lot of the rear walls on the products in the industry. They use a spun fiberglass insulation. You can get insulation pack if you ever get moisture intrusion. We've actually got a really good demo model inside on a poster board that we can show you, that we did a rear wall repair on it where the moisture got in and it had black mold and all of those things. With a laminated wall panel, you get aluminum framing, fully bead welded, but block foam insulation. So you don't have to worry about that insulation packing down over time as your trailer's bouncing down the road. It's a sealed unit. Grand Design also, every single one of the trailers that they build, every model, framed in window openings, folks. A lot of manufacturers, to save on weight and cost, they will not frame in around their windows. And you'll find with Grand Design, they're not afraid to spend the extra money to give you that structure on that clamp ring window, but also to give you bigger windows, bringing the outside in, giving you more visibility, more interior space. That feeling of openness is really, really good. So again, Grand Design also does not use a butyl tape. If you've seen a lot of manufacturers, the sealant that they use, if you see it squirting out the side, as you're checking out the RVs, as you're doing your shopping, that butyl tape that a lot of manufacturers use still has a 6-month shelf life. It starts to dry up and crack. And that's where RVs, you get that leaking and moisture creeping in, is because the sealant dries out. Grand Design uses a Mylar tape seal with a silicone cap seal on all of their products. There is no butyl tape on this trailer whatsoever. So every edge here is filled in with silicone, but in behind that has a Mylar tape seal that does not shrink. It stays pliable. It's just a far superior product that they use. So I know I'm talking a lot on the driver's side of this coach, but again, this is a detailed video. I'm getting into a lot of information for those folks that like to know a lot about the product before they invest their hard-earned dollars. So again, another shot of the underbelly here. There's the tube for your sewer hose, which is really nice. You've got your gate valve for your fresh water tank there. It's a T handle. We'll just zoom in on it quick there. So real easy to drain your 100-gallon fresh water capacity on this product. You reach down, as opposed to having a half-inch water line with a cap. You got to get on your back to drain it. That you just pull that T handle there, and that 100-gallon fresh water capacity will drain real quick for you. So Dexter towing system, we shot in on those axles and those tires, folks. So that's a 5-year warranty Dexter axle, built in North America. Comes with the never adjust brakes, easy lube hubs. You can do literally a full wheel bearing repack right on your driveway if you got the right tools to do it, and that's simply just a grease gun to get it done. So real nice setup. And then that Westlake Lion's Head tire comes with a 5-year warranty, 12 months, no questions asked replacement. So, you know, superior tire backed with a superior warranty, and, you know, just doing it right with this product. So again, fuel station here, folks. You've got the pump on and off switch, the gauge for it. There's the fuel station, so you can pack that 30 gallons of fuel with you to be able to fuel up the quads and the ATVs and you know, motorbikes, that sort of thing. And it comes with this particular trailer. So again, 8.5 foot wide product, folks. So they do because you got that big rear door, they do the folding down ladder. What's really neat with Grand Design, folks, wherever you see an exterior fastener going into the exterior wall on the trailer, in behind here is not just, that screw isn't just going into fiberglass and foam, it's going into a sheet of steel. So what they do is they laminate in the sidewall when they're producing it EGS, electro galvanized steel. And what that does is when that screw goes in, it bites into steel. And why that's important is that you want, I mean, if you're a 300-pound man, you can climb up this ladder. It's gonna hold, it's gonna stand the test of time. Wherever you see screws going into the outside wall of the trailer here, where it would typically go into an aluminum tube, Grand Design stuffs every single aluminum tube that has a fastener going into it with a wood dowel, because this screw is steel. If you didn't support this screw as your trailer's going down the highway, bouncing, flexing, stressing, that steel screw in a softer aluminum product will wear that hole bigger. And that's where, again, moisture intrusion, you get squeaks and rattles in your trailer. Grand Design, where that screw goes in, it goes into an aluminum tube stuffed with a wood dowel. Very important. Some manufacturers don't do these things, and Grand Design's really going the extra mile in how they manufacture their product. So again, lots of detail on this video. I hope you find it informative. There will be a quick view video. I'm going to shoot 2 on each of the floor plans now, just for the folks that want to get through them a little bit quicker, or circle back around just to get a high level presentation. Again, this has the 3,000-pound deck on it, patio package. When we option in the patio package, what happens is this rear door, if you're looking at a trailer without a patio package, typically you have a lighter weight door. The difference is that this door, because it's a patio package, you're using it as a deck, they laminate in the door a sheet of steel. So if you're putting, you know, patio chairs, you know, anything with a hard edge or anything like that, it's not going to puncture that deck, which is really important. It's going to be able to hold up. But again, with this patio package, you get the railing, can really open up the interior of the trailer, transform if you're in a muddy area, early season mud, sand, where they're really popular is down in the US in the sand dunes, so people can enjoy the outdoors without, you know, going out and hanging out in the sand. Up here in Canada, where we go camping with our quads and ATVing outdoors, it's usually muddy. And so if you want to keep the dogs out of the mud, the kids, that sort of thing, but still get them outside, that's where this patio package works really good, and it's supported by those guy wires. As well, with the patio package, you get the rear electric awning. It's not a manual crank awning, folks. That's where some manufacturers will hold back. You get this big crank handle, you got to get out and crank it out. This is a fully supported awning, so there's no more arms that have to come out and mount to the deck or to the wall of the trailer to support it. It's just a much nicer awning. That big LED light strip that you see at the top there serves 2 purposes. One, it serves the purpose of giving you light outside when you're using the trailer. Just helps illuminate the exterior of your trailer. The other thing, which I think is fantastic, is it's your backup light. So when you put the reverse on your trailer to go back it into your favorite camp space, or if you have a shop at night that you want to do, that LED light will, when you flip it into reverse, will turn on, which is super, super cool. And then you can't see it, but above that fabric of that rear awning, it's pre-wired for rear vision camera by Furion. So you can get that rear vision backup camera or rear vision observation camera, which is the one I would recommend, which works really good for traveling down the highway when you're heading out camping, changing lanes. Gives you a real good fisheye effect. If you're on a busy highway, that sort of thing, you need to squeak in to the next lane. So beautiful trailer, again, 33 feet, 11 inches in length, folks. 100-gallon fresh capacity, 74-gallon gray capacity. That's 2 tanks combined, and 39 black. So really, really good capacities on this G-Class by Momentum. And we're gonna jump down here. You see the fuel tank there. That fuel tank cannot be enclosed in the underbelly. It's got to be outside of that just for safety regulations, but that enclosure goes up one side of the tank, across the top, and back down, so meets all of the proper code requirements. And again, 30-gallon tank. You got the scissor jacks at the back, 2,500-pound jack. You can really cinch those down. You got 4 on this particular trailer, but a way for them to help save on the weight and that sort of thing. So one thing you've got on this as well, we'll just take another step back and try to shoot the videos with the awnings out. 18-foot power awning with the LED light strip at the base of the fabric. What's nice about this particular setup is that you can leave that light on. It helps illuminate the trailer, but it's usable when that awning is fully retracted. And there is an adjustment on these arms. I don't know if I'll zoom in on it so you can see it. There's a little silver button right there and a bunch of slots. So that's basically, you've got that on both arms, so you can adjust the pitch of the roller tube to allow for water runoff, to give yourself some more shade, that sort of thing. So great big massive windows on the entry side of this trailer as well, folks. So you can see you got 2 of these big windows, which, what beautiful thing about that, if let's say you're in a traditional campground, you've got big windows looking into your camp space. You're not just looking into your neighbor's camp space. So, and that really will open up the interior. 93 inches of headroom in this trailer as well. So you've got a ton of open feeling, and when we jump inside, you'll just see what I'm talking about. This also has, if you like your music loud, you're out in the West Country quad and doing your thing, you can turn up the music a little bit louder without bothering your neighbor. This has a Rockford Fosgate stereo, folks, and I encourage you to come down to our dealership. We will turn this sucker on for you and blow your socks off. This stereo absolutely pumps. If you look at our 21G video, I did turn the music on that one, and you'll be able to hear it as well on that video. And that's a half-ton towable travel trailer as well. So again, all framed in window openings, no butyl tape. It's all Mylar tape seal with that silicone cap seal, folks. Grand Design is doing all the right things to maintain the longevity and life of the trailer for you. So another cool feature on this, you might have saw it when I started the video, outdoor kitchen. So this one simply is a door that flips up and down. The range top is attached to it, has your barbecue quick connect up underneath, a little bit of extra storage, motion sensor lighting up inside. You've got the 1.6 cubic foot residential refrigerator here. It's just a small bar fridge, but helps get the drinks outside as you're entertaining and enjoying yourselves outside. So cook your eggs and bacon in the morning without doing it inside the trailer, that sort of stuff. And then you've got this really nice storage compartment here as well. Magnet will hold that door wide open, but if you got some taller items, you can stack them all up inside there. So that goes all the way up to the ceiling inside, which is really, really cool. Again, this is the switch. We got motion sensor lighting here with that switch above, which will activate your ground clearance lighting as well as your front cap lighting also. So, excuse me. We're going to jump inside the trailer here, folks. So again, triple entry step with this. Lend a hand grab handle helps make entering and exiting the trailer a little nicer. Again, Rockford Fosgate, WeatherTech insulation, talked about the R values, and then Momentum G-Class 28G travel trailer. So again, one thing I'll make mention before we jump inside, I encourage you folks, As you're looking for RVs, bring a tape measure with you. Measure the widths of the doors, the heights of the doors, the cabinets, that type of thing. And that's where Grand Design really shines compared to other manufacturers out there. They're building the value in, they're not bolting it on. And that's a big difference, that, you know, the value that you get, they're not the cheapest out there, but they're giving you the better value, which is fantastic. You know what, before I get to the back here, we're going to start up front here in the bedroom. We usually go in reverse the other way, but we're going to start up front in the bedroom. So this has a side bed slide, folks. That bed is a 60 by 80 residential queen size bed. What's really neat about this layout, folks, is when that slide out comes in, that mattress folds in half and it comes in, still giving you tons of floor space inside. But with this layout, by doing the side bed instead of a north-south bed, you still get the island bed, but you get beautiful bedroom with tons of storage. Like, look at that counter space there. Like, tons and tons of counter space. That holds your outdoor kitchen. You've got some, you know, triple drawers there. We'll just pull one of these drawers out. Nice deep drawers. So they're really giving you lots of storage. Nice big window, upper cabinets. Just check this out for you. Lots of storage up inside this particular trailer. But here you get a hanging wardrobe, which is really cool. Coat closet, right? Hanging your shirts, your sweaters, jackets, that sort of thing. You go look at other travel trailer toy haulers in the industry, you typically don't get a coat closet or a wardrobe of some kind like this. You get the really nice big mirror, really helps open up the interior of the trailer. It's all backlit with LED strip lighting. 110 plugs, you get the USB connections. Like, you could set up all your mobile devices on here, plug them in, charge them up, and then you get all the storage underneath. So for a 33-foot 11-inch travel trailer toy hauler, typically with toy haulers, because you've got that big open garage in the back, you give up a lot of storage sometimes for that garage. But with Grand Design, the way they've designed this, my buddy Nate G down at the factory has done just a phenomenal job, him and his team, with this particular layout. So again, what's nice about that 60 by 80 residential size bed is your fitted sheets go around it much nicer. Drives my wife nuts when she's got to put a 60 by 80 fitted sheet around a short mattress that bags up and hangs down, and it's a bit of a pain. So all your residential sheets will be able to fit around this bed nicely. You do get the cheater door going into the bathroom, so you get the nice rounded shower bar, heavy duty curtain, great big shower, tons of elbow room in this particular shower, folks. Shower pan, no heat ducts in the floor, so if your black tank was to ever backflow on you, your gray tank, you don't have to worry about that stuff going down into your heat ducts, which is really good. Again, porcelain foot flush toilet, you get the sink, and then we'll just show you. Great big vanity above, double vanity. That's nice and deep too. So and then you get the side door. What's cool about this floor plan as well, folks, is that you could have the machines all loaded up on this particular trailer. The slide outs in. This door to your bathroom is located right across from your entry door. So, you know, if you got a family with you, you're taking the kids out camping, and you want to hit that bathroom, literally, there's the door there across from your entry door. So super slick. All right, coming into the entryway, we're going to talk about some measurements here. Garage length from the back door all the way up to the kitchen here, 16 feet 6 inches in length. Okay, your headroom in this trailer is 93 inches. Okay, so you're almost 8 feet tall in this living area, so tons of headroom. If you have a side-by-side with a roof on it, in most cases you're going to be able to get it to fit, unless it's super jacked up or something. But 93 inches from the ceiling all the way down to the floor. What's really neat about that is that with this drop-down Happy Jack bed sofa system, one, you got two full-size queen-size beds in this. So we've got this one pinned up just for the video purposes, just to show a little more headroom. You've got the dual opposing couches with flip-down armrests. Like, look at the detail in this. Like, they've done such a phenomenal job really stepping up the interior look of this product. It just looks so, so sharp. It's not your typical RV that you find with the flowers and whatnot in the upholstery, but Grand Design's done a phenomenal job. But again, back to this from a quad ATV perspective, if you have a side-by-side with a roof, both of these couches, the backrests flip over into the middle. Electrically, they'll sit up top, And then if you've got a machine with a tall roof on it, what happens is you pull these pins out on either side for the couches, and these couches, when up in the bed position or in the storage position, will fold down flat up against the wall, which will give you the headroom from the floor to the bottom of this bed. Okay, so you still get tons of headroom in this particular trailer. I hope you're following what I'm saying. But again, tons of sleeping capacity with this particular trailer, which is amazing. More measurements for you. So from the inner wall panel, or inner wall to inner wall, side to side, you are 99 inches in width. Okay. Now, when the slide out, because this is a kitchen slide with the couch that comes in, what happens is you're going to lose some width in the middle of the trailer for your machines, but from the wall here to the edge of the slide out is 72 inches or 6 feet. So again, most of your side-by-sides, that type of thing, quads, dirt bikes, that type of thing, 6 feet usually is more than enough to be able to, bring that machine up between the slide out and this wall. So, and we'd love to be able to show you it if you come by our dealership. Now, they also offer the 25G layout. So if you don't want something that's 33 feet in length, 3311 in length, but you still want this type of living area, you still get the same measurements from the width perspective, but what happens is the slide out shrinks because you lose the couch and you get a little bit shorter. So you're actually 30 feet 11 inches on the 25G, which with the right half ton, you can pull. With the right half ton. Let me clarify that. So we get a lot of talks about, what truck can pull. It's up to you to look into what your vehicles can pull and do your shopping, and just buyer beware of what the vehicles are rated to handle. So they build 2 half-ton models, the 21G and the 25G. This is the 28. I mean, you could get away with it potentially if you wanted to risk it, but 3/4 ton is what we would recommend. So Momentum G-Class travel trailer comes with these nice Euro-style chairs with the same fabric and material that you get with those rear opposing couches, and then couch over here. So there is a ton of seating in here, a ton of livability. All of your anchors, your ties in your floor, those are all bolted down into steel. Okay, so you could really cinch down those those anchors to be able to hold all your machines inside. Grand Design also gives you a great big roll-up carpet as well. So toy hauler travel trailers, fifth wheels, aren't necessarily just for people with toys. Some people just love the livability and openness and feel that you get with a toy hauler. And so with that carpet, you can roll that out and transform the interior of the trailer into some really good livability, very cozies up the inside of the trailer, and you can roll it up and take it away, clean it up, that sort of thing. So, but again, Grand Design DNA item, folks. No heat ducts in the floor. What's nice about that is you have a one-piece floor with this particular product, side to side, front to back. There are no seams in this floor. So Grand Design, stronger, more superior floor than a lot of other manufacturers out there. If you're looking at a product with 4x8 sheet plywood construction in their floor, every 4 feet you have a seam. So there's always that potential to develop a squeak or a rattle as time progresses, as you're towing your trailer down the road and things loosen up. With Grand Design, that one-piece floor, it's a marine grade decking that they use underneath that Congloleum linoleum, and it just is one of the best floors in the industry that you can possibly get to maintain the life and whatnot of the trailer. At the back of the trailer, they engineer in what they call a dovetail. I don't know if you can see, there's this checker plate material here, checker plate strip here, and then you've got the anti-marring flooring, but this is on a downhill slope from that diamond plating down. So what that does is it transforms your door, makes it a little bit longer. So if you've got a Harley or something that's got a little bit lower ground clearance, it makes getting in and out of the trailer with the machine a little nicer without having to, bottom out and that sort of thing. So, but again, you can see just the amount of space that you get, that LED backup light, rear light on this particular trailer. Also, you do get the drop down screen on this as well. There is a strap right up here. Sorry, I should have had this flipped down. So this strap just snaps up and it pulls down, so you can enclose the back of the trailer. I'm just going to push this all the way down for you. So I'm going to shoot back here. So I know you can't tell, might be a little more difficult, but there's a screen that's down there right now. Okay, and it works just like the MCD roller shades that you see in the solitudes and that sort of thing. But that, you know, if you want to keep the bugs out, the mosquitoes, you drop that down, and that'll help keep the little critters from coming inside your trailer. But works really, really well. We're gonna bring this sucker back up. It's on a. I'm gonna roll that up. I'll just show you, and that just snaps up, so that doesn't have to hang down in your face as you're walking in and out. So real cool setup in this particular travel trailer toy hauler. So again, this is Clayton Phillips from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. Love for you to come by our dealership. Love the Grand Design product. We're trying to do things a little bit differently here. As you're shopping for products, check out the reviews on the RVs, check out the reviews on the dealers. Really buyer beware, know who you're doing business with, what kind of RV you're investing your hard-earned dollars into, and we would love to be able to come alongside you in that mission. We're educators. We want to teach you about the RVs, and we are just so absolutely blessed to be able to carry this particular product. And hey, at the end of the day, if we don't have what you're looking for, we wouldn't expect you to buy. But we'll definitely do our best to try to service your needs and find you that right RV that's going to work best for you and your family. So again, Clayton Phillips, Woody's RV World, Leduc, Alberta, Canada. Our phone number, 780-986-1234. Our address, 8012 Sparrow Crescent, Leduc, Alberta. And check out our, subscribe. We appreciate the people that like our videos and comment. We'll definitely do our best to get back to you as quickly as we can. Sometimes we got to call the factory and get a little bit of information depending on what questions being asked. So thanks for your time. Happy camping. Take care.